In this video, I will show you how to build this creeper farm. So to build this creeper farm, you're going to need sticky pistons, slime block, trapdoors, string, observers, note blocks, and some sort of immovable block, or at least something slime block won't stick to. So there's the farm back there that I just showed you, but here we're going to build another one together. So yeah, here's a little slice of a creeper spawning platform. It's really simple, 3 observers, a note block, sticky piston, slime block, and a trapdoor, and a piece of string. So this mechanism will, the observer will detect whenever a creeper spawns within the string. And then that signal is shot up to this piston here, which pushes the creeper off the platform. And then some sort of not immovable, it could be like a furnace or something like that. But here I'm using white glazed terracotta. So, alright, so this farm's really simple to build. I'm gonna kind of build it as if I were in survival and just kind of going through the method I typically use just building this. So, if you didn't see that, I placed a string next to this observer, and then I placed the next one down here, and placed the third observer on that string there. And always making sure that the observer is looking up. The string, observer, observer, string. I need to go all the way down. This farm was designed to fit within a chunk, so I'm just going to go to the edge of the chunk over here. Almost done. One more. Alright. Now it's time to build that second, or to add that second observer there, looking into the first one. Alright, note block at the back of the second observer. And then we go to the top. Now you can pillar up and stuff. Let's add. You'll have to crouch while placing these. There, that's done. Let's add terracotta. Ooh, I almost forgot. I need to put the string on these top observers. Alright. Then let's go back and place sticky pistons. And, oh, I forgot. There we go. Alright, now slime block. Alright, trapdoor. We're almost done here. It's a very quick farm to build. I forgot. Okay. Right, okay. Here. Not there. There. And there. Alright. So now that all the platforms are done, we can go over the slime block here. Get down there. And just put a couple of the slime or the terracotta blocks here on these top ones. This is just, if you build a ceiling over this farm, that the block won't stick to the slime block here. And then I go around and add a block here as well. There. And then a block on the side for the walls. And you do this so that, like, if I were to use stone, I can find some stone. Stone, I make my wall. It's just so that the slime block there doesn't stick to the wall here. And you would do that on the other side as well. One block down. right? And then you can go in and fill in the gaps. And of course, you're probably going to want to place slabs on these full blocks here. Here, I'm just going pretty simple. There. Alright, so this is one module done. You know, if it was dark in here, the creepers could start spawning and everything would work. So, I'll go in and finish up the other sides. That way you can kind of get an idea of how everything goes together here. Alright, so got both sides done. And this thing, you know, ready to work. So, but I don't have everything down here yet. You know, I usually put these about two blocks up from the lowest spawning platform and 3 blocks from the highest. That way, creepers can be pushed, you know, over the heads of the other creepers down on the platform. That way they don't get stuck on the spawning platforms. Cool. So now the farm is ready. I'm gonna go around and kind of talk about some other stuff I did. So in here, if you can see, the platforms are kind of, you know, they alternate back and forth. And that's just to prevent this slime block from sticking together. It also kind of creates a single slot for each creeper. If these two observers were like right next to each other, I believe spiders could spawn. So we're preventing spiders from spawning in this space. We're also preventing zombies and skeletons from spawning using the trapdoor there. Another thing is it also alternates across as well. And this is to prevent creepers from one side getting launched into another slice. The slime block here is enough to do that, I believe. I believe that's something I found in designing this farm. But it also helps back here. So these two farms sit right next to each other, and normally that probably wouldn't be an issue, but there is an issue here that I'm avoiding. So if I take these two things, the note block and observer, let's just get a piston to kind of show this. So I'm going to put an observer here, note block here, and another note block. So pretend that the two platforms were like right next to each other at the same level, like this. And it would kind of be mimicked sort of like this. We're just going to put the sticky pistons like that. Now there's an issue. It's a little weird, right? So whenever, say, the creeper were to spawn in this space, it would activate the platform on this side. We don't want that. That would just affect the rates. So having them, you know, alternate like that also helps prevent this issue. Oh, and another thing is, if this farm were to ever break on the inside, and it may have saw it in the time lapse, but this farm is really easy to fix if anything were to happen on the inside. Like, say you got stuck in a position like that, you can always come out here and just fix it. It's really easy to do. And yeah, this farm's really easy to fix, easy to build. Like this, you know, video hasn't taken me a whole 20 minutes, and all this is built. Now I did use World Edit to stack one side to the other, but yeah, and I heard a creeper. Yeah, see, it just died. So, but if I fly up here enough, go up, and they should be spawning by now. Yep, see, plenty of creepers. Now this farm is pretty efficient. You know, the closer it is to bedrock. Most hostile mob farms work like that. You know, the closer to bedrock, the more efficient the farm will work. Another thing is this farm can be expanded upon, so it's really easy to collect all the resources for this farm, because there's 64 platforms within this chunk. So let me build just a slice really quick. Alright, so now that I have a slice of this farm represented right here, knowing that there are 64 of these platforms inside a single chunk, it makes doing the math here and collecting all the resources a little easier, because all you have to do is take the number of these items within a slice and multiply it by 64. So I know I need, you know, 3 observers times 64, and that gives me 3 stacks of observers per chunk. And yeah, you just do the same thing for all the other items too. But to kind of show this farm just up close, you know, walk into it and it just tosses you. But it's also kind of interesting. Like, so it only activates when that string updates. So basically, like, once the creeper spawns, this won't pull this slime block back until the creeper's off the platform. So it won't reset until it's empty, which is nice. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. There wasn't a whole lot that goes into this farm, you know, just some magma block for killing the creepers and a little bit of redstone, not a whole lot, at least for this part. It is a little expensive for a farm, but especially when it gets bigger, like if you were to, I don't know, do 4x4 chunks. If you found this video helpful, I hope you did. I really like this farm. It was a farm that I spent, I don't want to say quite a while designing, but there was a lot of different iterations, especially with the whole mob spawning change that they did with the lighting. It affected a part of this farm. You know, I utilized portals for a while to extract the creepers from the overworld for a while, but when the lighting updates changed, or the light updates changed, I had to change how this farm functioned. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you find this tutorial video helpful. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.